Welcome to the conference championship. I got it right 2 weeks in a row.
You're on a roll.
Of the Chopping Birds Weekly NFL podcast. I know that the Pro Bowl is next week.
I can't wait for our Pro Bowl show.
Oh, yeah.
Pro Bowl show.
Yeah, that's our bye week.
Yes.
Every year, that's our bye week. But I am one of your co-hosts, Pork Chop, with
Big Bird.
And we are coming at you with like I said, the conference championship. The last four.
It's down to the final four.
The final four. Let's see who goes to Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. It's Las Vegas this year, isn't it? No, it's LA.
It's LA.
It's LA. Las Vegas is next year.
I mean, I assume they're having it in LA because they haven't made a move yet.
Oh, they haven't. And then they asked Jerry if they would consider moving the Super Bowl to Cowboy Stadium.
He'll be ready if they need it.
Yeah.
I really want the Rams to win this weekend. We have 2 back-to-back years where the Super Bowl's in the home stadium.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You go 50-plus years, never happens, and then Tampa Bay has it last year, and then the Rams this year.
Yeah. So, speaking of Tampa Bay, we got some breaking news that kind of happened today, kind of pseudo-breaking news, and that's Tom Brady says he's going to announce his retirement probably after the Super Bowl, but it's just speculation at this point. But according to sources, Brady hasn't even told the organization he's retiring yet. But it's all over the place.
He gone. Yeah. Mr. Brady is gone. Colin, how do you feel?
It kind of sucks because my relationship with Tom Brady has never really been like you either love him or hate him. Is kind of how I was as a kid. I hated him, especially during that perfect season run that he was having. That's the only time I think I ever rooted for the Giants like in my entire life. And even like the rematch Super Bowl, I was rooting for Brady in the second one because I'm like, okay, Eli got one.
You realize if it wasn't for the NFC East, he'd have 10 rings.
10 rings if it wasn't for Nick Foles and Eli twice. That's crazy to think about. But unfortunately, the Cowboys never had a chance to go against him in the Super Bowl. Otherwise, I would have liked our chances with those stats.
I mean, he was there 22 years. He had a fucking chance.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so yeah, if it's official by the time that this is posted, or by the time that we come back for the Super Bowl that Tom Brady is retired, congratulations, you had the most historic career in the NFL, any quarterback, any player for that matter. And like one of my friends said, he's like, I don't remember my life without Tom Brady being in the NFL.
I mean, his rookie year was what, 2000?
22. So I think he got drafted in, either the 99 or the 2000 draft.
Let's see.
Mr. 199 overall.
Yeah, no shit. Okay.
Yeah.
He was drafted...
Was it 1999?
2000.
2000.
Yeah,
See?
So he was 5. I was 5 when the man was drafted.
7. No.
Yeah, well,
8. Well, it was in April.
7.
It was 7, yeah. 92.
Yeah, you were technically 7.
Technically.
Because you hadn't turned it yet.
Not yet. But so that's crazy to think about. It's like whenever Kobe retired, I'm like, Kobe's been in my life for forever. Like, what do you mean you're retiring? Like, that sucks.
R.I.P.
Because he got picked up when I was only like 2 years old, and he played until I was about like 25, 26. So I was like, where'd you go? Why are you leaving me?
Poor Kobe.
Like Mamba, rest in peace.
Been 2 years now.
Ugh, man, it still didn't feel real. But
for real.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts about Tom Brady retiring?
I don't know.
I know it's kind of more like in the bizarro world right now.
That's not what I expected today.
I don't know.
I'm like, Tom Brady was like, what?
It's like breaking news of Tom Brady. Tom Brady has decided to give himself an implant.
I think it's real because even his TB12 page said thank you for the memories.
Oh, damn. Because, like, they were talking about it after he shook hands with Matthew Stafford and all that. They're like, oh, could this be the last time we see Brady? I'm like, fuck that. He's coming back.
See, I assumed one more year. And then I heard him talk. When he said, the way he was talking on his podcast or radio show last week, or earlier this week, it did not sound like he was coming back. I'm like, fuck.
Okay, so the $1 million question here is, do you think Giselle's making him do it, or do you think Father Time's finally caught up with him?
Interesting that TB12 is now taking that down.
Oh, see, that I don't know. It's like the Avengers movies, like Tom Brady will return.
That's peculiar.
And they took it down. So wow. So maybe he's like, okay, you motherfuckers jumped the gun. I don't appreciate that. I'll retire when I feel like it. Show goes on.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah, now I'm confused. We're just gonna assume he's retiring.
Yeah.
And if that's not the case, then well, come back for one more.
Yeah, let's come back next year. But he's got what, one more year left on his deal? Tampa?
I think so. What?
Or is it only a 2-year deal?
No. Google tells us all.
Google is all.
I think he only signed a 2-year deal with them.
You can't spell God without Googled.
Hold on.
Just thinking about it. That's okay. Take your time.
There we go. He signed He technically signed a year through 2025, but not really.
Okay.
It says 23 and 25 are automatically void at the end of next year. 2022 fully guaranteed as of February 18th this year. So we'll see if he'll have to retire by the 18th.
Yeah, well, apparently I heard like after the Super Bowl or during the Super Bowl he's going to make an announcement or something like that, you know. But leave it to Tom Brady to still find his way to make it to a Super Bowl. It's like, even though I'm not in it, I'm fucking retiring. I'm still here. But no, that's fun. That just blew my mind when your sister texted the group that. I was like, no. But then, of course, I just listened to the Skip Bayless episode yesterday. I'm actually kind of a fan of Skip Bayless.
I hate him and Stephen A. They're both crazy.
Is it because of the OKC connection? Because he was talking about that on his show.
He likes OKC.
I know, but like him and Westbrook apparently went at each other's throats, and then Durant put his 2 cents in whenever they were there.
Oh, I don't. I like the 3 major sports that I follow. Basketball's last, so I'm not really. I like OKC, but I'm not like a diehard.
Yeah,
I know they're last in the West this year, so good for them.
Yeah, see, basketball for me is second, and then baseball's third. But
fuck you.
Yeah, at least it's in the top 3.
As I wear a Ranger shirt.
Yeah, fuck you. But yeah, so Mr. Brady, Mr. Goat, Mr. TB12, Mr. Avocado Ice Cream, thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great at some points with Deflategate and the that other bullshit going on. But I still, you know, I ended up growing to have an appreciation for him because I'm witnessing probably the greatest quarterback of all time in my lifetime. And who could say that has been a lifelong football fan? Like, that's kind of crazy to think about. Like previous generations, like people that like didn't get to see the Cubs win for like what 108 years or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like we got
them and fucking Red Sox had a long drought too.
Yeah,
the curse of the Bambino,
the great Bambino. Sorry, I had to take the squeaker away from my fucking dog because then otherwise you'd just be hearing the entire time. So no squeaker for you. Okay, Chris. Talk about the giant elephant in the room.
Chandler?
Well, no, he's a dope.
Oh.
You want to talk about your Titans? You want to vent a little bit?
You know what?
You want to get on the couch and?
I mean, I'm over it.
I know, but that just sucked because I didn't expect it to happen like in that fashion.
Well, maybe that Cavan guy was right. That fucking Aggie.
Hey, he wasn't an Aggie. Hey, he was talking shit on my Aggies.
I know that. Well, that
fucking Aggie.
Threw the fucking ball. Turned it over 3 fucking times. I swear to God.
So
his first throw and his last throw in the playoffs was an interception. Thank you, Tannehill. Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. So yeah, I heard that you guys might be going for a quarterback in the first round. That game.
No, we can't get a quarterback.
No,
we don't know. Tannehill's not good, but he'll be our quarterback for at least. We'll get a quarterback in like the 4th round.
Yeah, you guys get the Dak Prescott special.
Yeah, no, their first 3 picks in no particular order will be a tight end, a receiver, and a lineman.
Yeah.
But
watch it be in that order. That's very predictive of you. Nostradamus over here.
Well, we need a tight end. Like we don't have one.
Nostra Big Bird over here.
Nostra Big Bird. We need a tight end. We need that guy. We need that. He's okay. That kid from A&M. He's not bad.
Weidemeyer?
That's what we need.
If you guys can get him, I would prefer him if he didn't come to the Cowboys, which apparently he's going to be a late 2nd or 3rd round option right now. He's projected. So if the Cowboys are able to like get him in the 3rd round, cool. But if you guys are able to get him, it won't piss me off. Like I'll be like, damn.
That or go after Schultz.
It's not Schultz. Y'all can have Jarwin. I don't want Jarwin anymore. I want Schultz.
Schultz is a free agent, though.
I know. So I'm like, the Cowboys don't re-sign him, then they're definitely going to get a tight end in one of the earlier rounds. So
I wouldn't mind getting Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz he's pretty good. I like
We just need somebody. We don't have anybody. We have like 5 people who make up our tight end position.
Yeah.
And none one can get over like 100 yards receiving. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well,
defense was good.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, I didn't get to watch the game, but
sacked Burrow 9 times.
9 times.
We still can't fucking win a game because Tannehill decides to throw an interception at the 8-yard line.
Were any of them like pick sixes, or were they like?
Well, no. So the first one was again very first play of the game. So they got at the fucking 30-yard line. I'm like, thanks, Tannehill, asshole.
And then Joey B went down there and
they got a field goal because that's all they fucking did is get field goals on us. And then the second one was after we ran it for like 60 yards, got down to the 7-yard line, and fucking Tannehill throws an interception at the 7-yard line. I'm like,
fucking hell.
Nice.
Yeah, I was too busy watching my niece and my nephew, so I didn't get a chance to watch the game.
And the last one, obviously the last drive, it's like 40 seconds left in the fucking game. If you're not going to go for the win, just fucking go to overtime. And it's 3rd and 5, and what's he do? He throws a 20-yard pass down the field to our fucking 4th-string receiver, bounces in the 4th string receiver ain't gonna make a contested catch, and so it's like him right in the defender's right on it, and it bounces off the receiver's hands. And he goes in there. It's like it's not his fault that it was an interception. It's his fault that he threw it to that receiver on that play.
Yeah, it's like
you
could throw it to anybody, even Derrick Henry. Was
like if you're, honestly, just take the sack. If you can't get it, run for it or take the sack and just punt it away. Don't try to force something on to a fucking guy who shouldn't be on the team.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
fine. It's like you said that you're over it, but it doesn't really sound like that you're over it.
Because we're talking about it.
Now you're getting heated again. Trust me, man. This is my life as a Cowboys fan. This is fucking nuts. But I'm over it, and this way brings up like, and another thing!
I was like, Derrick Henry had a bad first half. I mean, he was rusty, but he averaged 7 yards a carry in the second half.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good average right there.
But, yeah, when you run it 60 yards and then you intercept it. Well, then they got a touchdown the following drive to tie it up. I'm like, you fuckheads. They fucked up.
Well,
we were the better team that day, and we fucked up.
Yeah. So welcome to the couch with me and the Cowboy fans and the Buccaneers fans.
At least Green Bay lost.
Yeah, that was nice. One of the things that Skip Bayless was talking about was Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, honestly.
Which they said, like, I don't... Like, people like want to debate Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. Which one's the greater? It's like, if you look at the playoff records, if you look at the...
he's only been to 1 Super Bowl. Let's not act like he's...
And he won it, but he's 100%, in the Super Bowls, but Brady got there 10 times and got 7. So
he's got a better chance of making a Super Bowl than Westbrook making a 3-pointer.
Isn't that crazy? It's fucking crazy. I'm tired of him.
Westbrook,
y'all want him back?
No, we got rid of his ass anyway. I told you in the summer when
you did.
I'm like, hey,
you
did. Work out.
I was like, hey, he's our 3rd guy. He's actually going to be kind of good. But I was like, after what I've seen, I'm like,
oh,
is he the reason that we suck this year? That and Father Time is getting LeBron and AD can't stay healthy. But
AD can't play basketball anymore apparently.
Yeah, but
you see this shit that happened to Caruso?
No. What happened to my Aggie?
Oh, it's bullshit, man.
No, what happened?
He's out. Was that for 6 to 8 weeks?
Shit!
Because of a fractured wrist. Because fucking Grayson
fucking kick you in the nuts, Allen.
Russo was going up for I think a rebound or something. He was jumping in the air. I think it was trying to get a rebound, and you can see Grayson like swing his arm out to make him fall backwards. Pretty much takes his legs out of from under him.
Grayson Allen's a
and
dirty
he falls straight back and lands on his wrist. I'm like, he got suspended for 1 game for that.
Grayson Allen's a dirty motherfucker.
He is. Yeah. He gets suspended 1 game, and Caruso's out for 6 weeks. I'm like, fuck you.
Caruso's like, thanks, I hate it here.
I like Caruso, too.
He's supposed to be the savior of Chicago. He can't be the savior of Chicago if he's out 6 to 8 weeks.
Well, they got the Rosen.
DeRozan one.
They're good for Chicago.
The bald eagle and the DeRozan one.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so if the Lakers like this year, it might be like, go Bulls or whatever. But anyway, this is not the NBA podcast. Maybe we can start that eventually. No.
Oh, God.
It's too fucking long. The season's too fucking long for me to want to do an NBA podcast. It's like baseball. I don't want to do a baseball podcast ever.
I would do baseball.
I mean, maybe we do it like quarterly updates.
Right.
But not like every single, like,
That's true.
well, the Twins and the Astros played last night. And then,
well, the Rangers suck again.
Yeah, Rangers suck again. One hit. That's all we got.
One
goddamn hit. And nobody's listening anyway. But, anywho, so, I mean, Cowboys didn't really do anything. Dan Quinn's back, officially.
So, he's coming after McCarthy's job next year.
Which I am okay with, totally. Like, I was talking to Michael. It's got to be Michael. Of all people. He was like, he messaged me, and he's like, Dan Quinn's coming back. He was really excited. And I was like, yeah, I'm excited, too. I was like, the other two went, I would have been like, whatever, we can find. But Dan Quinn was the guy that I wanted us to retain.
Yeah.
The other two guys, I'm like,
The unfortunate part is, so Kellen Moore is also coming back.
Yeah, it's like, well, guess what? Nobody wanted me. Nobody wanted. I mean, understandable. I mean,
well, after that playoff game, why would you?
Yeah, everybody's like wants to be like, oh, he's the next Sean McVay. He's the next Sean McVay. He's gonna be a badass. You know, Zach Taylor, Sean McVay. He's gonna be the next guy. It's like,
so we assume y'all suck next year. And get your little 9-8 or whatever. And then probably still win the division. Honestly, with that record.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, who do you want? Do you want Dan Quinn or do you want Sean Payton?
I want Sean Payton.
Okay.
Sean Payton is a two-headed monster. If we get Sean Payton, we don't even have to worry about getting an offensive coordinator. Like, he is his own offensive coordinator practically. So he could just be like, hey, Dak, do this. Like, don't fucking call an audible. Or, you know, Dak does something cool. And he's like, that was great, Dak. Don't ever fucking do it again.
He just sprayed Morty. He just gets the rear end of it.
Sorry, Morty. My dog's trying to eat cat food. But anywho, so, yeah, next year, yeah, we go, like, 10-7. You know, we get knocked out of the wild card playoffs again.
Did I tell you the stat about Dak from last week about his records?
Yeah.
Did I?
No, I don't think you did.
Ooh, damn! I gotta find that real quick. Shit.
No, but it was funny though, because
I screenshotted it.
I saw a meme today, and it was a fake convert. It was Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck at the Lakers game, or the Celtics game. I can't remember what game it was, and it was like it had Dak Prescott, and then it had Matthew Stafford on Dak Prescott on Ben Affleck and Matthew Stafford on Jennifer Lopez. And then he's like, you want to know something? And he's like, what? And he was like, I've had more playoff victories in the last couple of years than you've had in your entire career.
Tom Brady had more victories as a Buccaneer than the Cowboys have had in the last 26 years.
That's the chain of command right there. You go from Stafford to Dak to Tom Brady, and then Tom Brady to, Tom Brady. But anyway.
Imagine that. More playoff wins in 2 seasons with the team than the Cowboys in 26 years. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But here's the interesting.
Yeah, what's the stat line?
This is Cowboys when Dak starts. 25-7 versus the NFC East. 27-28 versus everyone else.
Well, I mean, so we have a big chance of winning the division every year, and then taking a shit in the playoffs.
That is what y'all signed up for.
Yeah, $75 million is what he got this year, right? That's what he got this year.
He used a lot.
$75 million to run for it on a fourth and.
I know. Yeah, freaking Dak runs for it with 14 seconds left. Pat Mahomes, goes 40 yards in 13 seconds and game-winning field goal.
I saw 2 memes about that made me laugh. It was the first one was like, men, don't ever let women tell you 13 seconds is never enough ever again. And then the other one was like Pornhub title. It was like one man fucks 50 Bills fans with one arm or something like that.
Those poor Bills, man. I felt so bad for them. That was such shit.
Yeah, there's he fucks 53 Bills players with one arm. That's what the tag thing.
I felt so bad for Josh Allen.
I know, man. I wanted Josh Allen more than fucking Mahomes anyway.
I mean, like his face after it was over, like, man, you did everything you could that day.
Yeah, they showed the clip. I saw a video. It was like Josh Allen when he thought he won the playoff game, and they're on the sidelines. It's 13 seconds. Like, it's no big deal. Like, we got this. And then they're all celebrating, acting like they're going to go on to play the Rams. Or no, not the Rams. Who were they playing? The Cincinnati Bengals. And then it was like And then, like, 13 seconds later, it happened. Tom Brady's dad says his son is not retiring from the NFL. There you go.
Who the fucking knows?
I don't know. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. is not retiring, according to Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Sr.
Nope.
Yeah, the GOAT. He's the GOAT. But anywho, so I guess we've talked about that long enough. I guess it's a good segue into the very many games that we have. I mean, I think we have at least like 8, right? We have like at least 8 games. Man, fuck these teams with all their passing and shit. Just running up the middle with no timeouts. God damn it. Oh, fuck.
Love it.
Oh, no, I saw another meme. It was a picture of Dak laying on the couch eating chips. And then it was like, man, this Josh Allen guy's fucking stupid. Why didn't he just take it up the middle and run it with 13 seconds left? Or Patrick Mahomes. He's like, why does this Patrick Mahomes guy just not run the ball 13 seconds left? That's stupid.
The Cowboys. I swear to God.
All right, Chris.
Time to make some picks.
Who you fucking got, man?
There's only 2 games this week, so, won't take long. We got the Chiefs. We got the Bengals at the Chiefs.
I really want the Bengals now.
I'm conflicted. Do I want the team that beat us to win?
Well, that's how it was last week.
Or do I want the team that shouldn't have beat us to get killed? And right now I'm going towards killed. So I'm going with the Chiefs.
You know what? I'll go with the Chiefs, but I like that meme I saw. It was like, Joe Burrow is the only motherfucker that can stop Jackson Mahomes from twerking at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Fucking Jackson. I swear, Jackson and Brittany, I swear to God.
I know. She's pouring champagne on
fucking
below freezing
20
weather.
degrees out there, and you're fucking throwing champagne on people.
And she's like, I just want to live my life the way I want to without anybody telling me what to do.
Stupid.
Don't do stupid shit like pouring champagne on 20-degree weather.
In a divisional game.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even the Super Bowl.
I mean, after the conference, maybe, but a divisional game, not so much. Maybe.
I will say, that was like the fucking greatest game ever.
That was, honestly, I was watching that.
I didn't watch most of it. I watched the 4th quarter, though. I'm like...
Yeah, like when they scored that last touchdown, I was like, that's it. It's over. It's done.
It should be.
I was like, the Bills, I was like, fantastic. And then Mahomes just went boom, 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 all the way down the field. I'm like, God damn it.
I just felt bad. I mean, that Bills defense was gassed at that point. Whoever got the ball in overtime was going to win.
Yeah.
Most defenses were done.
Yeah, okay, so I guess one more little conversation. Do they need to change the overtime rule? Dude, I've been saying that for years.
I mean, what would you propose?
College.
You think college?
I think college has it down to a science. I mean, like I was telling my wife, I kind of yelled at her. Even though I wasn't yelling at her, I was yelling.
Yes.
I was like, it is fucking unfathomable to me how we are expecting these 18, 19-year-old kids to go until their fucking legs fall off, but professional players can end in a tie. It makes no fucking sense to me. It makes no goddamn sense to me. But on top of that, it's like sudden death. Yeah, that's cool and everything.
That's all shitty.
But it's fucking terrible because that was the whole thing with Brett Favre for years. Was every time he went to the playoffs and then the other team just went down, kicked a field goal in overtime, and you're done. And then they changed it to, the first team to score a touchdown wins. But they kick a field goal, you have a chance to have a rebuttal, pretty much.
I mean, that's better at least.
And then I just said it's a matter of time before they just. It's going to be college rules, which I'm totally cool with.
See,
what about you?
I would do an adaptation of the college rules. I don't think starting at the 25 is good because these are professionals. I say you start at the 50. Don't let them start in field goal range.
Midfield, which I mean, don't start at field goal range. You mean they can't start in the J-tuck range, right?
Well, Baltimore's never going to make the playoffs anyway.
So I'm just saying. Like,
they have a running back as a quarterback.
Give respect where it's due. That's J-tuck territory right there.
I mean, okay, fine. 55 then. You have to start on the 45.
The 45 on the other side, yeah.
That way Tucker
55 yards to go.
That way Tucker can't make it.
Yeah.
Because fucker Tucker making 66-yard field goals out there.
Fuck it. Field goal poster out there somewhere.
Oh, J-tuck.
And he usually finds them. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Start at the 50. I could see that.
That we're gonna automatically in field goal range, and then
do you do it like snake style, like they do in college? Like let's say, like for example, the Chiefs get it first, and then the Bills and the Bills and the Chiefs and the Chiefs and the Bills.
I think after one time, if they both retire after one time, then you start going for 2 right away. After one.
And
because what's the rule in college? Is it after 2 times you start to go?
After double overtime, the third overtime you got to start going for 2. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's fine. I mean, Texas A&M and LSU took it to like 7.
Yeah, that was obnoxious.
Yeah. Trust me, my wife was waiting for me to go eat, and I'm like, hold on. One more overtime. it's almost over.
It was never over.
And I said it 4 more times. And she's like, when's this fucking game going to be over? And I was like, whenever they win! And then Texas A&M ended up winning, and that was awesome.
Was it 7 overtimes?
Yeah, 7. And then I think it was beaten last year. I think game went into 9 overtimes.
That's ridiculous.
This last year, I can't remember who it was, but I think 2 teams went into 9 overtimes.
Yeah.
It's like you could have had like 3 full games.
I also want to see the offensive side. What the fuck's that mean? The onside kick be changed. I want to make it a 4th and 15 situation.
I agree with that. Even though I'm for the brand kind of guy, I would like a 4th and 15. You convert it, hell, you deserve to get the fucking ball.
Yeah, you have one play, 15 or 20 yards.
And if you get if you get picked off, get a pick 6, and that's on you.
Yeah,
but
that's what I think.
But yeah, so yeah, these rules probably are going to be things that they're going to implicate within the next like 2 to 5 years, I would assume.
Yeah.
So,
but the overtime needs to change.
Yeah, I always hated the NFL over. I was like, it is stupid that
The coin decides it.
That the NFL, soccer, and hockey all 3 can end in a tie, but basketball and baseball, you pretty much go until there's a deciding winner. There's a decided winner, which I'm like, I kind of like that. And then of course, I think the overtime rule for college, hell, like even like the NBA, was it like 5-minute overtime or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah, like shorten it. Make it like, oh, the stakes are higher with this one. Make it a 5-minute or a 10-minute. What is it? 10 minutes right now?
Yeah.
10 minutes. Yeah, cut that shit in half. No, I'm just kidding. But no. But then this guy I know, he did it as a joke, and I honestly would have shit myself if that was the thing. He was like, "How about we just do like a kicker duel?"
Well, shit.
And the first one,
if Baltimore ever gets them there, they're never gonna lose.
Yeah, that was the point. It was like you start with like a 25-yarder, and then each attempt you move back 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, and then it was like if this were the overtime rule, the Baltimore Ravens would win every championship until the end of time.
As long as they can make it to overtime, they'll be fine.
If they can make it into overtime, because Jay Tuck has got that shit. Guaranteed. And then somebody's like, that's fucking boring. And he's like, it's a joke, dude. Like,
I would enjoy watching a kickoff.
Yeah,
I think it'd be funny.
The kickoff. The kickoff to the kickoff.
The field goal off.
Yeah.
Extra point off.
Yeah, a beat off.
Oh.
Ooh, called a beat off.
Anywho.
Beat the shit out of that ball. All right, next game. So this is a long-winded a way for us to say, go Bengals, but we're picking the Chiefs.
All right, the one wild card team left. The Niners at the Rams. Maybe it's the Niners time. Maybe there's a rematch coming. Niners and Chiefs.
I don't know. I'm just pissed that it's going to be a California team.
Well,
I'm just pissed that it's going to be a California team. That's all. I think the run's over for the Niners. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Rams. I'm going to pick the 2 favorites.
I'm picking the Rams as well because I want to see Stafford get one.
I would love to see Stafford get one because if the 49ers get one, they get 6.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm cheering for both NFC teams.
Yeah, I'm literally rooting for 3 out of 4 of these teams. It doesn't matter. Actually, okay. If the Bengals and Rams were the Super Bowl, I wouldn't be mad. Like, that'd be a badass Super Bowl. I'd watch that shit.
That's what we need.
Yeah, Joey B versus Matthew Stafford.
I want Stafford to win.
Yeah, get him one at least. The dude deserves it. I mean, you go to Detroit and your career shit almost the entire time.
Have you seen that Detroit fan jump up and down as he won?
No, but that's kind of heartwarming because it's kind of like, hey. I don't know, but it's kind of like watching your ex on Pornhub. Yeah, you got it. You're getting it. Yeah, suck that dick. That's awesome. Good for you. It's not my dick, though.
You good?
No.
Okay.
No, that's kind of what it's like, though. It's cool, though. I mean, because I was kind of the same that year when Pudge went to Detroit, and he got the Detroit Tigers that championship. And I'm like, good for you, Pudge.
I'll show you this after we're done.
All right. Well, I guess that's it, everybody. I guess that's all we got.
Lock them in.
Lock them in. Chiefs and Rams. Chris and I got both at the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Which Chris kind of at one point had half of that right because I think you picked the Rams at one point.
Yeah, because I had an all LA bowl.
Yeah. Lock it in. LA versus LA and LA.
Yeah.
But watch it move to Dallas.
Shit, we're going. Let's go to Dallas.
Yeah. We're on to. I'm not paying $2,000 for a cheap seat. Fuck that.
Well, no, just go to a sports bar and watch it somewhere in Dallas.
That'd be kind of cool still. But anyway, all right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you all so much once again for dropping by. Always remember my little piglets. Call them pork chop, low shaw the Moses, and
Make it twisted.
Unless your name is Jackson Mahomes and Brittany Mahomes, then you guys are just fucking stupid. But especially in the
Damn.
Bye, guys.